First graders, this video will show you how to do an activity that is called Write the Room. And this week, your Write the Room activity is Leaf Write the Room. L-E-A-F. It is on the other side of your I Like Leaves poem. And what Write the Room is that you have to be a reading and writing detective, mostly a reading detective. You have to search, and in this case, not exactly the classroom, but your house for words that start with L, E, A, and F. So the detective part is first you have to use your eyes and be able to find those words, and then you also have to make sure that you are finding words that start or begin with those letters. They can't just be words that have that letter in them. They have to have that letter at the very beginning of the word. So if you are in the classroom, we would have you searching and walking around the room, finding letters, finding words in books or on our walls or on our posters. But since you are at home, you have to be even maybe more of a detective. So I'm at my home right now, and I had to search around for things at my house that could start with these letters. So the first thing, of course, I need to do is I need to write my name where it says name. All right, so then I'm going to look for things at my house that start with the letter L. So for instance, I looked in my refrigerator and I found this, let me show you, lemon juice. So there's my word lemon. So I'm going to copy lemon right on the top line next to the L. So I'm going to look, L-E-M-O-N. So there's my word that starts with L. And I might look around in my pantry where some cans of soup are or cereal. I can look again in the refrigerator for some other things. But also at my house, I do have some books. So I might look in a book. And in fact, you first graders have your green reading book. So open up a page, any page, and probably within a little bit of time, few pages, you will be able to find a word that starts with the letter you're looking for. So here I'm on this page of this Winnie the Pooh book. And right away, I can find this word here. Like, L-I-K-E. And that is an awesome sight word for first graders to know and be able to read. So I'm going to copy like and put that on my paper. All right, so now I have 2 more spaces for L's, but for right now, I'm going to look for some E words. So words that begin with E. Well, right away, I thought of one of my favorite foods. So I looked in my refrigerator, and sure enough, I found eggs. Eggs starts with an E. So I will go up to my E line, and I will copy eggs. E-G-G-S. All right. Well, again, I can look in a book, the same book, and see if I can find another word that starts with E. And in fact, I need 1, 2, 3 more E's. Okay, so you'll want to look around, see if you can find anything. The hard part about this for you first graders is that the idea for Write the Room is not to ask somebody to give you a word and spell it for you. The idea is that, remember, you're a reading detective and you're looking around for words that you can copy down with those beginning letters. All right, well, I'm going to let you find the 2 more L's and 3 more E's. I'm going to go on to A. So how could I forget about that A word that we were learning about the last couple weeks of school? When we were doing our writing, we were learning about apples. So sure enough, in my pantry, I found some apple juice. And if you guys still had some of your papers from last week, your poem, you would find apples on your poem and your writing that we did last week all over the place. You, in fact, might even remember how to spell it without even looking. So I'm going to write APPLE for one of my A words. All right, so last I have a word that I need. I need a word starting with F. Well, I was thinking, I'm going to look back in my book, my Winnie the Pooh story, see if I can find a word starting with F. Let's see. Oh my gosh, another one just jumped out at me. That also happens to be a first grade sight word. Right over here. No, it's kind of little for you. F-R-O-M. From. All right, perfect. So I'm going to copy it from my book, F-R-O-M. And there's a word starting with F. Now, I was just thinking in my pantry, I'm sure I have a bag of flour. So there would be another word. I could go get my bag of flour and copy flour from that and write that down there. So that is Write the Room, boys and girls. And I've already helped you with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. You, of course, if you're watching this video, can use those words. But then you do need to fill up the rest of the lines for each of the letters. All right. Have fun being a reading detective, first graders.